A very good morning to you. My name is J-Boy and this is the Wake Up Crew. With me is
Alice Kamande. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, this is the show that we get to give you full-time news that is trending on Kenya, on trending topics. We get to elaborate and get your comments, guys. Yeah. On today's show, we are going to start with our newspaper review. According to the Nation newspaper, it says that Jubilee hits restart button after humiliating defeats. Guys, you saw what happened in Kiamba.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say that?
Tell them, I saw that.
It was very humiliating.
Very.
Jubilee. For how many years have they been ruling right now?
Yeah, let's say, like, is it 9?
Yeah. So Jubilee manze, Uhuru Kenyatta manze, sahi ukiangalia everywhere kila mtu ana complain Uhuru. And so like after the Kiamba election, sahi yenyewe hata tushajijazia. So uliona like you got to see what happened, what UDA did to the Jubilee government.
Mm-hmm.
The UDA candidate won. So like Uhuru ameona any threat. So sahi anafinya restart button, like wanataka kuanzia fresh sasa wakiwa na psych. Yeah.
So, and Magoha is in trouble with right body over advice to schoolgirls. Imagine what happened. So the teenage pregnancy thing, cases, and Magoha alisema that the girls, they are to blame for the pregnancies.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that the girls are preying on the teachers. That's why they are getting pregnant. You can imagine.
But I think, you see in Kenya we are used to pointing fingers. I ask myself like, this one finger is pointing at you, but you see like the rest, the 3 fingers are pointing back at me. Now who used to be blamed? So I think Magoha liona kila kitu. So like,
no, I really do not feel like the girls are to be blamed. Yeah, because hata hawa walimu, you can imagine you are a male teacher and you have a wife at home. Why don't you put, I don't know, like you should be protecting this girl instead of kumfanya apate hiyo mimba kwa mtoto mdogo, and then you are not taking care of it. Then here comes the Magoha,
the man himself.
Yeah, himself. Akisema that the girls are to be blamed. No. We don't have to be pointing fingers. Tunafaa tutafute solution. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and the police are looking for a 16-year-old boy who killed a 42-year-old man. If we imagine, it's so ironical that a 16-year-old boy would kill a 42-year-old man.
I don't know what is happening with Kenya right now. Ukiangalia tu unaona killing everywhere, murder everywhere.
Like every day, we have to
day.
need to receive this news about killing.
Yeah,
killing every day.
Yeah, our mortality rate is very high, guys. Please, what is happening? Tuokoke jameni manze. Tuache kuwana.
I don't know, like I feel like there's something that is happening that needs to be looked at vizuri ndo tujue, like a 16-year-old boy ni mtoto mdogo sana akianza kuwa, how did it even happen?
Yeah.
Serious.
Feel free, guys, to keep your comments coming. This is the Wake Up Crew on all social media handles. This is www.thewakeupcrew.co.ke.
And talking about the trending, what is trending in Kenya, ulisikia about the story of the girl, an 8-year-old girl mwenye aliuliwa by a teacher. Alikuwa, imagine, you wake up in the morning kama mzazi to prepare your child to school. Only in the middle of the day, unapigwa simu mtoto amekufa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So distressing.
Yeah, very. Imagine the girl alikuwa anajibu hesabu. And I don't know, like akajibu the wrong thing and the teacher akamhit kwa kichwa. Imagine the girl was unconscious, I don't know for how long, but they didn't rush her to the hospital. At least that could have helped.
Yeah.
At least that saizi mtoto angekuwa uhai. Only the mom was called by the police. Akiwa alipelekwa Mama Lucy Hospital. Venye alifika hapo, you know, she's grieving, ni mtoto wake na amekufa na alikuwa poor in the morning.
Yeah.
And the police would aliambia huo mama, you're too young, you can go give birth to another child.
That's I think that's the cruelty of the highest level.
Yeah, it's very ruthless.
It's very bad. As I said, Manzi, we are experiencing a lot of death rates. Actually, infant mortality. We are losing from the age of like 5 years to 15 years. People are dying. Those children, those teenagers, they are dying. And this is because like we're lacking to create a rapport. Like parents, we don't create a rapport between us and our children, teachers. Like in fact, like a teacher, we expect you, like parents wanakutambua wewe ndo mzazi wao mtoto, like within the span of the day uko na wewe mtu and then
right.
It's so shocking to receive such news.
Hata in fact the teachers ndio wana spend most of the time na wanafunzi. At the end of the day you are a teacher na uko na mtoto at home. Would you like to be called in the middle of the day that your child is normal?
Definitely.
Would you like something like that?
Definitely.
It's so terrible.
It's
terrible.
So bad. It's so bad. And moving on to our trending topics, guys. Nairobi. Baridi mbona vile imetufanya? Mbona vile baridi imetufanya?
Yeah.
So guys, there is this tweet I was checking. I saw someone ameona hii baridi manze mali imetufikisha. You know, in Kenya we used to when something affects the whole country, 90% tuseme ina affecting vijana.
What do you mean, men?
Ukiangalia sana ina affect like the boy child.
Why?
On the other side. So sahi baridi imefanya wasichana wameanza kutumia vijana fair.
What?
Yeah, acha kuassume maybe hata wewe umetuma.
Okay, like mtu akitumia fair, si asikule, bora mtu asikule. Zetu zinatokanga mbali, ni uchungu.
Kwani umetuma?
You know.
Anyway, here tuongea nyuma ya tent, guys. What do you think about hii baridi manze? Imekufanya nini? What experience do you have, like manze hii baridi ya Kiambu na Limuru imepatiwa fair? It's going inaenda Kenya mzima.
Around the country.
Yeah.
Inazurura tu.
Baridi inasikia baridi.
Yeah, baridi inasikia baridi, you know.
Yeah, manze. So guys, don't feel scared to share your experience. This is the Wake Up Crew with me, J-Boy and Alice Kamande.
Yeah, tuambie hii baridi inakupeleka aje.
Manze.
How are you? Unaidefeat aje? Mimi nakuadvise, ladies, please, haina haja upate mtoto mwenye hujatarajia. Usitume hiyo fair. Tuma tu lakini jipange.
Unajua.
Jipange, but you can yeah, of course. What do you mean? What do you mean? I know you know.
Anyway guys, here tuongea nyuma ya tent.
Yeah, you can go to any shopping outlet out there. Chukua trench coat, vaa socks mdenge, vaa socks. There's no need ya kupata, you know, hata fair. Okay,
we are consulted and our advice will hizi fanya guys. Anyway, on to our trending memes of the week. Did you see this video about HBR radio?
What? Hey, tell me about it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I did.
Let's take a short let's get a short click of that video, guys, and we'll get to discuss it.
Yeah.
Hello, Shiko.
Hey.
Shiko.
Mimi Shiko.
Wewe ni Shiko kweli? Nasikia sauti imechange.
Wewe ni nani? Sasa unaambia mtoto wangu aje? Wewe chokora kwenda huko.
Hapana, mom.
No, mom.
Mom, sikia.
Hata kumafu.
Oh my goodness.
What? That HBR. Hey, we are sorry. That's the true definition of an African mother.
Yeah.
Hiyo inanikumbusha kwanza, lakini unajua nikisema vitu zingine hapo watu watadhani.
Tuambie.
Watadhani mimi ni mama's boy.
Tell us.
There is a day I went to clubbing. My first taste of alcohol, but it was pathetic. You know, my mother alinusa hiyo pombe. Kuna huyu jamaa amekunywa, you know, African moms. She almost wanted to kiss me to feel
No way, no.
The taste of alcohol in my mouth.
Wewe ni mama's boy. Kissing.
Guys. Hata mama kisikia unakunywa wenyewe hata like hiyo
It was your first time.
Yeah.
Boy, si heartbreak. Heartbreak depending na wewe ni
stone.
Oh, by the way, our mom, like niliona mimi mingine, boy child alikuwa na text dem. Anamwambia, "Hi honey." Na dem kumbe mamake ndiye alikuwa na simu. So the mom was like, "You're talking to the bee, honey is asleep." Our mom, mama wetu atakuwa huko nje.
We get to appreciate our African mothers, you know.
Like they are overprotective, but see for nothing, you know. Like sisi wasichana, we need to feel like wako. But unajua when they are too much overprotective, we feel like wako kwa space yetu. We need to do this thing now. Imagine ukikuja kuitwa honey ni ile time yenye umeolewa. Experience.
Anyway guys, you can get to share your experience with your mother.
Yeah.
Don't feel scared to share share your experience. This is the Wake Up Crew with J-Boy and Alice. Come on there.
Yeah, you can tell us your experience. Mamako ana reacting aje time yenye umepigiwa simu akiwa hapo, time yenye you are texting. You know, we are too much into our phone sometimes hadi unaambiwa ni time ya kukula. Tell us guys, tell us.
Na mwache kuitwa watu mama's boy manzi. Watu
kubali ishe.
I'm not a mama's boy.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us guys. And tell us, what do you take for brunch? Actually, unajua brunch ni nini? Tell them.
Hey, wasi wengine wanzia tu gift kama hizo, you should know.
Yeah, brunch is breakfast and lunch. Unajua mostly sisi mayouths unapata time yenye hauko busy unaamka kitu saa 5 hivi ama saa 6. Sasa hiyo utaita breakfast kweli? Inaitwa brunch. What do you take for brunch? Tell us. So, we are going to the kitchen, guys. Follow us, come.
Yeah.
For our breakfast, we have our toaster. We'll use it later on. Milk, bread, kachumbari, eggs, which I had already added black pepper, salt, margarine, spices, oil, and ham. First of all, you oil the pan. Make sure the oil is all over the pan. Then you spread the eggs on the bread evenly on both sides. Cook the bread for 2 to 3 seconds on both sides till golden brown. When your breads are ready, apply margarine on each bread. Add 1 piece of brawn or ham. Add a tablespoon of kachumbari. Then you fold your other piece of bread you had applied margarine. After that, you toast. For our tea, you add milk, you add water, you add majani chai or tea leaves, then you add your favorite spices. For me, I used tea masala, cardamom, and cinnamon. After that, you stir your milk and the spices so that the spices can mix up with the milk. Wait for 3 to 5 minutes, then your tea will be ready. Now our tea is ready, and here is our breakfast.
Welcome guys to our kitchen. As you can see, we have a lot of delicacies. My host amedisappear, ametumiwa fare, akasema ameenda tu Naiva reading. But with me, niko na a beautiful lady. Nataka ajiintroduce, tell us your name, your specialty, and what you're preparing for us.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Watamusa. Wait, Chef Watamusa. And today what I have for you guys is like, we're making coconut chicken, then with vegetable rice. Yeah.
What do you have here?
Okay, we have our spices, then our coconut cream, yellow and red capsicum, coriander, carrot, green capsicum, our rice, tomatoes, onions, and blended ginger and garlic. Then I've already marinated my chicken. I marinated with cardamom, cumin, cloves, garlic and ginger, and black pepper.
Wow, it already looks yummy and it is raw. Can't wait to eat it.
So we are starting by slightly frying our chicken, our marinated chicken. Then baada ya hapo tutatoa kuku, tukaange sasa mchuzi wenyewe likaanga pamoja na ya coconut cream.
Okay. So how can I help?
Kazi yako tu ni kunipitilisha vitu.
Yes.
Don't mess.
Okay.
And remember, you're supposed to be clean. Unaweka tu pole pole, usiruke vitu hapa.
So frying it slightly.
Yeah,
So how do you know how we need to put inside there?
Inalingana na sufuria yako ama chumvi yako.
Yeah.
Like kama hii nimeweka kupika. Sasa ile inapata tu rangi unatoa, unaweka tena nyingine.
So down. Rangi gani? Okay.
Ukishatoa unaanza sasa your stew, alafu unazidisha ile nyama yako ndani.
Okay.
Pamoja na your coconut cream.
I hope you are learning something, guys. Maybe here I'm learning.
So right now we're going to add onion.
Onion.
Tushatoa zile kuku tuliokaanga. So now you add the onion to make the base for the sauce. Kisha baadaye utaweka ile kuku yako pamoja na coconut.
Okay. So let us know, guys, what do you take for brunch? Unakula nini? For me, that is a story for another day. Keep your comments coming at www.wakeupcrew.co.ke.
Mungu zetu zishakuwa golden brown. Now utaweka paste yako ama ile yenye ulikuanga ukagrind yote.
What is that?
This is a paste of garlic and ginger.
Okay.
You can either smash it or grate it.
Okay.
Ive tu kidogo, si lazima ive yote, ile iko brown. Just ukisikia harufu yake tayari na iko na ladha.
Okay.
Sasa usifanye hadi iungue kabisa. Kitu kama 2 to 3 seconds is enough. Then you add your tomatoes.
Depending na chakula yenye how much, yeah.
But for me, I love ikuwe na rangi.
Oh,
Ile ya
so the
mchuzi
tomatoes inaweka hiyo rangi.
Yeah, but I still have to add the tomatoes.
Okay.
According to what kiwango ya kuku. Unapima nayo tomato paste pamoja na nini. Kuje pia iko red sana.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be that dark red.
Okay. Guys, I'm learning. I hope you are really learning. Next time mimi nitajitengenezea and I'll call you.
Now our paste is ready. You're going to add ile kuku tulikuwa tumekaanga kidogo. Then you add the coconut cream.
Okay.
Then you let it cook itself for 5 to 8 minutes.
Wow.
Now our stew is ready. We're going to garnish with dhania or coriander. Then you just let it simmer up.
For how long?
Seconds.
Oh, for some
It
seconds.
just depends with how great you want your taste for dhania to be.
Okay.
So since our stew is ready, we're going to cook our vegetable rice. But you start by frying your onions, your yellow and red capsicum, carrot, your green capsicum, then your boiled minji.
Okay.
Then
For the rice?
Yeah, for the rice. Then after that, you add the boiled rice and you pick the normal way.
Yeah.
Then your vegetable rice is ready.
Wow, guys, najua mmezoea kuchemsha rice alafu mnaweka ati imeiva. Mmesikia hiyo procedure? It happens only on Wake Up Creole show.
This is our final product.
Wow, looks so yummy. Can I?
No, please.
So sweet. So sweet. Where can we find you?
On social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, chef_Watamu.
Wow, you've heard her.